Hey everybody, just want to make a quick video on the Dungeons for the Beast. So this dungeon's not too bad, but I just wanted to make a quick video to show you my recommendations. So here's the deck I'm using. Chalga is unfortunately the worst hero, but doesn't matter because you're basically focusing on the minis anyway. And then Execute is pretty much the only mandatory, or I think the most helpful spell. As you can see, mine's not even slotted to be boosted. Everything else, you should just use your highest level minis. Definitely, though, you want something with burn, so I would put the whelp eggs with the flame burst. Flame walkers are also very good. So let me just show you the first level, kind of talk about the mechanics. The relics I choose, basically with just the ones that benefit the most. I usually don't do tower relics, so this one looks good with the lifesteal. And then, yeah, let me basically just explain the kind of mechanics. So this first one, his mechanic is basically once you get in range, he'll do like a whirlwind swoop. So a couple things you can do to help with that is, put Quillbore in his range before the rest of your guys get there, and yeah, like just a few other things that can kind of fool that mechanic. Whelp eggs will also start them. All right, so basically the first thing you want to do, so see this little execute, I'm going to use it right here on these guys because then they'll start attacking each other. As you can see, they like berserks them and forces them to attack each other, which is why you like the why execute's awesome for this level. And then you want to wait till everything starts attacking your base until you lay down the firewalker. Yep, and that's going well. So I'm taking a little bit of damage on my base, but I'm not too concerned. Put the Quillbore out just so that the harpies wouldn't get hit. And now I'm going to try to get him to attack because basically then he'll go berserk and start hitting the tower after he destroys my guys. Oh, okay. Well, or he'll just die, but that works. So I got a push going up the one side, which is good. I'm going to let this guy hit my base first and then attack so that he doesn't target my two minis. And yeah, my base will take a little more damage, but those guys stun, so I'll be okay. So I got my push. I put out Quillbore so he does a little attack before my other two firewalkers get down there. See how it timed pretty well there? Like they started attacking right after he was kind of done. So that was done well. On the other side, I berserked them with some, so they attack each other. And we're doing okay. So cool. Not too worried now, so I'm going to start another push. Now this right now, if I had an execute up there, that's the best time to drop execute because then those things would all started to attack up by the boss himself and it start doing some more damage to the boss. But it's okay, I wasn't ready, so I'm just going to try to do one more push. See how that's why the burn's awesome. The burn automatically hit him, and then he started working kind of for me and attacking whatever the closest unit was. So hopefully this helps, but definitely as you like do dungeons that are outside of your range, they get a lot more difficult. And some of these kind of minute mechanics really help for this level. Yeah, so my base isn't doing great, but it's fine. I'll just stop them with that. Those are just little guys. They won't do that much damage, so it looks like it's the end of times. Cool. So not too bad. But definitely use execute, use the whelp eggs, use anything that, does burn to get the units to go berserk and fight everything around them, nearest target. All right, so this next hero, hold on, let's do relics first. So I'm just going to do the one that benefits the most. Sometimes there's a better one that, when you spawn a leader, you'll get two other little minis, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Mine's only an orange, I think, so it's not too difficult. So this guy right here, his mechanic is annoying. So basically, anytime you put down a unit that's not a spell, it will also put down an eye from the boss. And those eyes will eventually spawn and explode and cause a pain. So see how I put the harpies back? I did that because then when my base will hopefully destroy it. Unfortunately, it was busy doing other things, but that's why I played him back. Yep. So anyway, no, I'm not too worried about this. I'm gonna wait till he gets in range. Wait, and now attack. Right, stun him. See how those guys are gonna die from the explosion. But luckily, my firewalker actually got him. Cool. Yep. So yep, and then basically, in my recommendation for this one, at the higher levels, you definitely want to probably go towards the tower. just because it gets more difficult. I put Quillbore to, you know, of course, so my Flame Walker doesn't get hit, even though there unfortunately was a Huntress. But the biggest thing is I got a little pressure going over here. If you are like way out leveling the level though, you don't even have. You can just literally go straight up the left side, not even worrying about taking the tower. But if you're playing like a yellow, orange, or red dungeon, I recommend going for the tower first. Gives you a little more map control, gives you a little more time. But this one's really about just putting things on the boss and then making sure that you don't. See, this is a mistake right here in a second. Yeah, so I put him there. You should have put him all the way back, and then my tower would actually, you know, blew that up without blowing up my guy. But it doesn't matter. Fortunately, doing okay. I put the Quillbore out there to distract the Huntress, and then of course should be the end of the. Once these whelp eggs hatch, should be game over. So the cool thing about this mechanic is the whelp eggs. Those things, they blow up on the eggs, and then you just have your minis flying around. So it's not too bad. Okay, and then this final boss is probably the hardest of the series. I don't know. Actually, I never struggle with it because I do the same thing every time, and I'll explain. So I picked the one that I think is going to benefit the most. This one, I want to jump on the healer in the back with the most unbound minis and get as much damage as I can, because there's basically a 2-wave attack that I usually do for this one. So the first wave is always to get the healer in the back, because if you don't kill him, he'll heal himself, and then the level becomes way more difficult. So I will go to deal with the pressure in the front, which is not hard, and then I will get the mage to the left. I'll attack her, so then she'll go fight for me, and she kind of, because she's a ranged unit, she'll lure him further out so that we can get to the mage. So that's the reason I go for the kind of, I don't know, wizard on the right instead of that big like butcher guy on the left. So anyway, I usually take the tower too, but basically right now I'm literally planning to my next attack, which is going to be to lure the big guy in the middle over, but I first need to capture her. So yeah, I don't know if I execute was the right call there, but it's fine. So here's where I start the first attack. Kind of important to collect gold too. There's gold on both sides on the bottom. Okay, so that didn't work out too well, but I'm just gonna force pressure on the situation over here, and we should be fine. See how execute does a lot of damage to the mage, or whatever you want to call her, the wizard, the butcher, and also the healer in the back. He doesn't do a whole lot to the main guy, but definitely, since the main goal is to get rid of the healer, it's a super critical spell. I think it, like, I don't know if I would be able to clear. I think I got gold Alliance sold because of the spell, because it was the same bosses for Alliance faction last time. So anyway, this isn't going too well, but the whole purpose, once again, is going to be to have her lure him over so that I can attack the mage in the back. So we'll see in a second. That's fine. Not concerned about that pressure. Okay, so they're starting to lure over. See, now I'm going all in. See the decent damage there. Cool. Okay, unfortunately, there's an ogre mage that was spawned that's going to cause me a little problem, but as long as I kill him, I should be fine. I got whelp eggs to go, so we should be fine. Oh, thank God. Okay, and she's actually doing some pretty good damage, actually. I might be able to do this in one push. Okay, well, the mage, for some reason, he tried to protect the healer, and things are going okay. I might just be able to finish this in one. Looks like I will. Perfect, easy peasy. And this was like, I think it was yellow, so it wasn't like crazy hard, but it wasn't easy. So cool. So that's kind of what it looks like. Those are my recommendations, and as you can see, it got me to my full gold. All right. Anyway, hope this video is helpful. Have a great one. Bye.